Hi everyone, so back in the summer house today with my Honda Rebel 250. We took the rear mud guard off last time I was in here. I couldn't get the shocks back on because the bike had dropped, so Paul came out and lifted the bike and we got the shocks on later that day. Today's job is to drain and remove the fuel tank because I'm going to have a smaller fuel tank on there. So to drain the fuel tank, got my cans there ready. Yeah, so I'm pretty good and normally keep my bikes filled up with fuel. So the bad thing about that is now I've just googled and these tanks hold 9.4 litres of fuel. So I've got my two 5-litre cans just to make sure I've got enough space. So I need to unclip this pipe here and then drain it into the fuel can. So that's the first thing I'll do. And then I've got a couple of nuts, this one, and I think there's one round the other side that I need to undo to get the tank off. So we'll start by draining the fuel out of the tank. I've got a big towel down just in case it spills everywhere. Right, so that little pin's off. Right, at the moment my fuel tap's off, so hopefully not much is going to come out of there. So I need to put this little fuel tap onto reserve so that it completely empties out. Right, I can hear it coming out now. Right, so the can's at least half full now, so that's got to be, well, it's looking at like, well, actually there's the gauge on this end. Yep, we're on 3 litres, no, we're on 3.5 litres. So it's coming thick and fast. It's getting heavy, this can. I'm just going to take the fuel cap off and see. Oh yeah, it's well down. So I've just taken the fuel cap off the top so I can have a look in the top, see how it's going. The good thing about this having a little fuel tap is that when I'm between draining the fuel out, I can just turn it off so it stops coming, which is great. Right, so we're on the second can. That other can's got 4 litres in it now, so I'm guessing this is going to have pretty much the same. It's Remembrance Sunday today, so Paul and I just did our minute silence in the garden. He's busy working on his Volksrad and I'm working on this, so we both took a minute out to just sit and give our thoughts to those we think of on Remembrance Sunday. Right, let's have a look. That's it, all done. The cap on that one. Right, I'm going to take these fuel cans out because it absolutely stinks in here. I've got the door open. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Now what I need to do is undo that bolt there, and there's one on the other side, and undo this bolt here and then take the tank off. And then I've got some trusty kitchen roll to stick up the outlet on the fuel tank so that I'm going to have to unscrew that, of course, as well. But I'll do that last. I'll unfix these and then take that off last. Shove some tissue up it so it doesn't go everywhere. Because, like I say, there's definitely going to be pockets of fuel still sat in there. Right, let's get this petrol tank off. So I've loosened these bolts, of course, because you don't want to see me doing that forever. So I'll undo this one. I'm actually quite surprised how easily, well, I don't want to speak too soon, but how easily a fuel tank comes off. For the second to last one, because I've still got that big nut on the fuel tap. That way. Damn it. Right, that looks pretty well drained actually. There's nothing coming out of there. I will just stick some tissue up it just in case, because as I start manoeuvring it about, although to be fair, it's a tiny little hole. So that's what I've just taken off there. So all 3 bolts are undone, fuel tap's taken out. So I've still got this big towel down here to collect any drips. Now let's see if we can get it off. Right, there's another big job done. Oh, way up, I've got something still attached. What is that? That's probably the fuel gauge, to be fair. Not sure, but anyway, it's off. Right, so there we have one lovely fuel tank. I do love this fuel tank. I like the graphics on it. It's got a nice bird on it there. But say for the look I'm going for now, it's just not the right shape and size. So that goes in the pile of what we're not using, which is the pile is getting bigger and bigger. And then I'll go and get the one that we are hoping to put on it. Now the bike's looking really crazily different. Right, so I've just been and got this tank out of the garage, and although that one isn't going to fit by the looks of it, I think the channel for the bike frame isn't wide enough. So, but that is the sort of look I'm going for, that sort of smaller tank shape and size. So if that one's not going to fit, then I shall be able to get hold of something that will. Okay, so that's it for this video. So we've obviously been through taking the petrol tank off and then just having a little look at what I'm aiming for the future. So if you've enjoyed watching this video or enjoyed watching any of my other videos, whether it be my chopper build or my Iron Rebel ride outs, then please do give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Let's get my subscriber numbers up a little bit. All right then guys, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.